Hi, my name is Kelsey and I'm the graphic designer at Skagit Horticulture. Today we are going to be making some living outdoor picture frames. So to get started, the most important thing you want to do is to find a picture frame with quite a bit of depth in it. So the amount of space between the front of the frame and the back of the frame, you want about 1 inch, and this allows enough room to put soil in. The next thing is you want a couple pieces of garden cloth. I have a pretty thin piece here, and this will go on the front of the frame. And then you can use another piece of this, or you can go with something a little thicker. I went with a piece of kind of like tarp, more plasticky for the back. And this will actually keep the soil from falling out the back of the frame. Next, you want to have a nice variety of succulents to put in your frame. And I've gone with some different sized Sempervivum. These little ones are really nice to fill in little spots. And I also chose some sedum, just a nice variety of fun little shapes to add to your frame. I have pieced these all out, and then I have some more waiting on standby in case we need more to fill in little spaces. Your tools you're gonna want are a staple gun and scissors, and that's basically it. All right, let's get started. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to fasten my thinner piece of garden cloth onto the front of my frame. And I'm gonna do this by stapling it on to this very bottom little shelf inside the frame. So the next thing we're gonna wanna do is fill our frame with soil. So you will need some of that, and you kind of want damp soil, not wet. You don't want it super muddy, but you want it damp so that it kind of sticks together and you can pack it in there firmly. All right, now that I've made a mess, we're gonna put the back on. All right, once you've done that, you'll see we have some of the tarp sticking out around the edges. So we'll go ahead and just trim that off. All right, there you have it. So it's time to start putting in our succulents. You want to just cut little holes, and you can really just start anywhere. This is where you get to be creative. All right, so there you have it. And it's so nicely packed in there that these are pretty much ready to hang up right away. If you've secured the back well enough and the dirt is a little bit wet and sticks together well, then these shouldn't fall out, especially if you've packed them in there really nicely like this. So you can go ahead and hang them up, or you can wait a couple weeks until they start to root, and then they will definitely not fall out. So yeah, just a couple nice little things to hang up out on your garden shed or your fence or wherever you like outside.